34 house, I love it. It's the awesomest. Sorry, I'm walking a little funny. I had a hernia operation last week. And now my hernia is huge, bro. It's swole. No, that's a lie. They took it away from me. But you know, everybody's got their thing. And self-deprecation is my thing. God, I wish I hadn't told you that. You know, it's like constantly walking around with an armchair quarterback in your head who calls into those dumb sports talk radio shows, and he's always like, yeah, you know, you really shouldn't have complimented that girl's acne, and you know, I don't know, that's not what the sports guy, and I don't know, I don't really listen to sports talk radio at all. God, sorry about that. But you know, but this is also why I don't really give directions to people on the street, because it takes me 30 minutes and a day to recover from the stress. And for years I didn't even do it, but I decided recently to do it because I'm a giver. But now I just give them a disclaimer, and I carry them with me, and it reads, "Dear sirs, the party of the first part assumes no liability for any inaccuracy of directions or the accidental death or dismemberment as a result of said directions leading to a bad neighborhood or cliff. The party is so sorry, though. The party of the first part has had no coffee yet, if morning, and vodka at night." And it goes on and on and on and on. And it ends with a haiku, which I'll read for you. I'm sorry. It's called "The Voice in My Head." That voice in my head. Don't talk about voices in your head, moron. You're just being kind. And of course, I get therapy. Of course, everybody does. But I don't really get anything out of it. I pay $175 an hour, and this woman thinks that I'm a serial killer, but you know, because depression is just banal. Everybody's got it. Who am I? But you know, it's like the only place you can complain without judgment, therapy. And you know, it's this kind of stuff. It's you know, you can't really complain that much anymore, because everything is supposed to be awesome and amazing, and everybody's supposed to be vibrating at a higher level, and we're all supposed to be grateful, and everything is supposed to be awesome. And I get it. Gratitude is a good thing. No one likes an ingrate, but to me, it always seems now to be a passive-aggressive way of saying, "Shut up." I mean, just try complaining about your work these days. You can't. You could have the worst boss in the world, and you could be complaining to your friends. I fall asleep at my work every day, and then my supervisor wakes me up with melted wax on my bald head, and he does stand-up comedy. And then your friends will say, "At least he's got a job." Yeah. And money. You can't complain about money. I live in a studio apartment. I'm pushing 50, and it's basically a bedroom with a kitchen. But I can't complain about money because someone will say, "First world problems, bro." Hashtag. And sex. You know, men are supposed to be grateful for any little tidbit of sex that we see on the ground. Any little bit of kibble, we're supposed to scoop it up like a hungry dog. But sometimes I don't want sex. Sometimes I just want to curl up on the couch with my sweetie, watch the Great British Baking Show, and rub each other with banana-scented lotion. I'll take whatever you don't use. Thank you. Talk after the show. But you know, it's another tough thing for me to talk about is any emotional topic. Like, for instance, politics. Someone just recently, a couple of years ago, was telling me that she hopes that Sarah Palin would run for president. And that she hoped she would win. She would really do a lot for this country, and I blew my top. And I was like, Sarah Palin, she doesn't even know where Russia is, and she can see it from her back porch. What are you talking about? She wants to get rid of your reproductive rights. Yeah, I'll have some Toll House cookies, Mom. And my mom is real religious, so I don't really like to talk about religion either, but I'll get into it. Recently, I yelled at this guy. I said, I can't believe you believe in a God that created people just for the purpose of worshiping Him. Isn't it a goddamn red flag? And I just caught myself. Sorry, Father. Sorry, babe, I guess we're not getting married in this church. Let's try the mosque across the street. And then a big one for me is grammar, spelling, all that. It's like, really, don't get me started, but I'm started, so it's too late. I said to this one guy, it's lifesaver it's with one word, no hyphens. I can't believe you are a writer and you do this. Who are you? And where did you learn writing? Could you sign this? All work and no play makes Jim a dull boy. Signed Stephen King. Thank you. That's it for me.